there at the beginning.
We were. In fact, I remember the excitement of coming into Mom and Dad's bedroom when they had something very special to tell me, and that was that I was going to have a baby sister. And I was 11 years old, and I was over the moon about it. I was so excited.
But then this surprise sibling arrived.
Yes,
And
she
by
did.
this time, Margley and I had worked out our differences, and we were living copacetically in this little family of four. And Jennifer arrived with distinctive red curly hair.
So sweet.
Well, she was sweet, but we had to do our best to help her fit into our little family. But soon she established that she was going to fit into the family in her own way.
I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls are.
Is that everyone wanted to borrow her as soon as she was home, the LeBoos and other people, and this was not okay with me. She was my sister. I wanted to keep her where she belonged at home, and this was not always so easy.
But you got to do a lot of babysitting.
Well, that's the other thing. It soon became evident that I was the chief babysitter. Mom and Dad and Steve went off on their wonderful golfing adventures, and I was the babysitter.
Did she actually go to Berkeley very early in her life?
And of course, even then, when I was at Berkeley, Mom and Dad would be off on their Hawaiian adventures or something, and I was studying, but Jennifer came with me. But of course, she was such a sweet sister to have with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she learned a few things, too.
Oh, I do think she did learn a few things. Just 7 years. Just 7 years after she came along, I moved out of the house. And Jennifer saw me off to a better life. She served as a flower girl at the wedding of me and Patricia Celio. And really, by that time, Margley was gone too. So Jennifer was an only child. And the family photographs will bear that out.
Yes, but we soon had responsibilities.
Oh, we did. I mean, just because she was an only child, it still took a village to bring Jennifer through childhood, particularly adolescence.
Well, from my point of view, it was wonderful to have her come to visit us and go on the journey to France with us. We had to take care of her because I think Dad or Mom were sending her off to save her from some guy, somebody or other. And she learned a lot. She learned that peas actually grew in pods on plants and weren't just from the freezer. And she learned how to sweep. And she really supported us in this amazing and difficult journey to France.
And
I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. I can walk on the ladders. Yes, I'm so lucky that I'm as lucky as me. Struck it rich, dirty rich. No one can get richer, and the world loves a winner. Yes, I'm so happy that you're happy with me. You are happy too with me.
This is from your dear friend Amy, who considers you one of my dearest. We have had so many adventures together, raising our kids from Annie and Megan on through the rest. And we spent a lot of time together figuring out how to take care of these girls and how to raise them. So many memories of spending Easter egg rolls and playing with your various animals that you had raised in your house, watching them play dress up, taking them to and from preschool and daycare, and on through the years, and then you took off for Germany. But what's so great about our friendship is it wasn't just based on raising our kids. We have such a connection and have been through various life changes. You're always moving me along. You're kind of like my classiest friend, so I appreciate that. And I love our discussions, our conversations. We haven't solved world peace, but we're moving towards it. Definitely help with grief and grieving, with losing family members and parents. But mostly it's a lot of fun. You know, there was a time when I was a little worried about our friendship with this whole Santa Claus business. But we moved through that one. We decided to respect each other's different opinions, or I think we did. And I just don't know what my life, how different my life would be without you in it. So have a happy, happy birthday. Here's to the next 60 years. We'll celebrate them well. We won't remember any of our stories, and so we can just tell them over and over and over again. I love you. Happy birthday.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire.
Jennifer, honestly, I don't know where to begin. Well, I'll begin right here. 60 is nothing. 60, I've been there 5 months now. It's the new 50, so nothing to worry about. But seriously, I just want to tell you that it's the honor of my life to spend it with you. And simply thank you for being you. You're special, and I love you. Happy birthday.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. Easy. All you need is love. All you need.
Happy birthday, Mom. I feel so incredibly lucky to be your daughter. Over the years, from childhood into adulthood, you have always shown me the best guidance, unconditional love, been so supportive, you know, how to be fun and how to be silly. And, you know, at times when I was a kid, I sometimes thought you were a little too strict, but now as an adult, I realize how fair you actually were. And it's so wonderful to have grown into having a real friendship with my mother. When I was a kid, I could always count on you. And even now as an adult, I can still turn to you for advice and help, from anything to how when I was a kid, you taught me, you really did teach me how to write more than any teacher ever did. And you guided me through the beginnings of my career and still today as well. You've been so wonderful in welcoming, you know, Christian husband into the family and continuing to create a home and the most wonderful, supportive, fun-loving family for all of us. I love you.
Dearest Jennifer, I am so honored to be part of this tribute video on your milestone birthday. You have been one of my most beloved friends ever since middle school. When we wandered the streets of Greenbrae and Kentfield on our Stingray bicycles, when we filched cosmetics from Macy's, and shared the tragic consequences of Lemon Go Lightly and self-tanning lotion gone bad. I was blessed to find you again, living just 10 blocks north of me on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, and you have remained an important part of my life ever since. Here's to you, dear friend, for your kindness, your generosity, your unwavering friendship. I'm so lucky to have you as my friend. Happy, happy birthday.
Every face around you looks so tired and
Hi Jennifer, this is Cynthia, and I just wanted to say happy 60th. You were one of my dearest and longest lived friendships ever since the day you told me when I first met you, carpe diem, and you've been like that ever since, from all the times we've been together in Yosemite and your various homes and my various homes and all of our children's lives together. I love you.
where you've had to go. Maybe soon you'll find a place to call your own, to call your own.
1990. I visited a home of comfort, warmth, books, and love. For me, it was love at first sight for all of the Sterlings, but especially for Jennifer. Here's Annie at her end of the year out of the garden ceremony. And here's Caitlin watching. And here's Jennifer and Rebecca swinging in my hammock that first summer. We were all born to become fast friends. At the Brown Cabin, on the Rhone, celebrating life. And now you are 60. Well, a little bit more. And you and I and Mary Oliver say, hallelujah. Everyone should be born into this world happy and loving everything. But in truth, it rarely works that way. For myself, I have spent my life clambering toward it. Hallelujah, anyway, I'm not where I started. And have you too been trudging like that? Sometimes almost forgetting how wondrous the world is and how miraculously kind some people can be? And have you decided that probably nothing important is ever easy, not say for the first 60 years? Hallelujah, I'm 60 now, and even a little more. And some days I feel I have wings. Happy birthday, Jennifer. We love you.
Tú serás la Cinderela, él el tonto que da pena, y aunque yo no sea un príncipe azul, soy tu amor y tu dilema, y al igual que en las novelas soy el malo con una virtud.
Jennifer, happy 60th birthday. Oh my gosh, you are so much older than I am. I hadn't realized that until just now. It's amazing. But now that I think back on all of our years together, I realize that I've really looked up to you for your wisdom and your experience and all the things that come with age. And I just want you to know you're doing it so gracefully. And I hope that when I become as old as you, I can be as gracious about it as you have been. And I want you to know that I really love you so very much. And I always want to have an opportunity to sort of gush about that. And I know you don't like that, but this is one of those times. And so you're really and truly one of the most special people in my life. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being my cousin and for being who you are. Have a wonderful, fabulous, special, happy day, and I'll be thinking about you. Love you. Happy birthday. Mwah.
Siento cuándo y cómo darte un beso. Yo en cambio encuentro el punto débil que te elevas del exceso.
We just wanted to tell you how much we love you and wish you
Happy birthday.
You are the best.
Have a fabulous year.
Here's a little birthday second line that Jacques and I would like to share with you from New Orleans.
Happy birthday, Mom. I don't know how I got so lucky to be your daughter. You are the most selfless, loving person in the world. I'm blown away thinking back to my childhood, how you made every single day a special adventure. You taught us to melt crayons on the stove, play for hours in the garden, and read stacks of books from the library. And now that I'm an adult, I continue to be inspired by your bravery, your deep compassion for others, and your persistence in making a positive difference in the world. And even when you have a million things going on, you always have time to make me feel so loved and supported. Thank you so much for everything you do. I love you. Happy birthday.
Well, if you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low. 'Cause there's a million ways to go, you know that there are.
Mom, or Mamola, thank you for being the best mom ever, for reading Harry Potter aloud with me, facing our fears ziplining in Panama together, and for being my biggest activist role model. I'm looking forward to many more marches together. I love you and admire you more than I could say.
Best thing you ever done for me used to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Yeah. Cheer me up, 'cause I'm all alone and I'm taking it day by day. Cheer me up, 'cause you're all that I've got and I travel along.
So we do feel that over the years, we've done the best we could with Jennifer. And we are just so proud of the way she turned out, and so grateful to have this little sister.
We are so grateful.
You know, when it was just wonderful to have her move back to Marin County with her family, and to see her with Mom and Dad and taking care of them so
And she's
so
taken care of me
sweetly,
too.
and me, yeah.
Taken care of me and always been there as a good sister and friend, and I don't know what I would have done without her.
And, you know, she's so much younger. She has many more years of taking care of us.
Yes, could be, and I'm sure she will.
So thank goodness for Jennifer.
Thank goodness for Jennifer.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Miss Sterling. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.